Good morning and welcome to Leadership Live. Today I want to touch on the topic of referrals. And I want to just mention that referral prospecting is and has always been, to me, the single most powerful and most effective method of prospecting in the insurance business for sure, but definitely I think really in most businesses. And I think what's important when it comes to referrals is to remember one thing. Referrals are simply borrowed trust. Meaning, think of it as a triangle. You have a relationship with a client has a relationship, let's just say, with a friend, and all we're doing is completing that triangle with them transferring that relationship, and you're borrowing the trust that the friend has with your client and that you have with your client as well, and you're just completing that triangle so that you can then develop the trust with their friend as a new client, hopefully. And so I just want to remind everybody that when it comes to borrowed trust and referral prospecting, it's a procedure and it's a process. And we'll get into it more in future Leadership Live videos. But I want to remind you, if you're doing all other forms of prospecting these days, master the art of referrals because it is the single most powerful tool to build, I believe, a successful client base and a successful practice. And I'd like to actually also get rid of the word referrals in most cases. I always like to talk about introductions. Introductions is much softer. It's also, I think, more professional. Referrals has been overused. And really, that's all you're doing. You're looking for people to introduce you to people that they know and care about so you can also offer your services to that person. So it's kind of like the theory of if you and your client were walking down the street together and all of a sudden you run into one of their friends, would they introduce you or would they ask you to hide, right? So I think at the end of the day, all you're looking for is introductions. You'll take it from there. So again, I encourage you, focus on the process of getting introductions rather than spending all your resources and energies on all these other forms of prospecting, knowing that if you can master referrals, you'll have an endless source of qualified and quality people to talk to on a regular basis. Have a great week.